Yow, motherfucker! What's going on? It's your boy, Damian Blackmour. I'm at Silver Ray Gun Studio, like I always am, taking a little bit of time away from editing, and I got a couple new collectibles I want to show off. I've been kind of putting this off for a minute, not really sure what I was going to do next, but you know, the mail came, and I got some new shit, and I got to show it to you. So I think everybody knows by this point that I'm a very serious collector of Masters of the Universe, okay? I have the OG collection from back in the day. I've maybe said this before, but I'm gonna say it right now. My mom threw away my OG collection when I moved out and moved in with my dad. And I didn't find out till about maybe like 5 years later. This is when I was a teenager. But I literally spent most of my 20s and part of my 30s reacquiring the 1983 to 87 collection, and I got everything. And you can see it behind me. You see that? Got it all. You know what I mean? So fuck you, Mom. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, it's Tulip. Hi, Tulip. Tulip, say hi. The Origins collection is so dope, and it's not just because they're going back through and doing some of the figures that they didn't do before, but the colors are more vibrant. You know, I love the OG collection, but there were a number of flaws. As time goes on, they don't stand up as well. The color fades. It's just what happens when you got a toy that's fucking 30 years old. So, you know, when they announced, I believe they did the Classics collection. I believe that Mattel did the Classics collection first. And, you know, I got a couple of those figures. There's a couple that are absolutely worth it, and I'm going to show them off eventually. I got Lord Mask and Chakotay. Obviously, before Origins launched, Super 7 did a version of their own, and it's super dope. But I have to show this off. So I said that I wasn't going to collect the Origins line, and I eventually ended up having to collect the Origins line because they came out with a couple things that I wanted, and I was like, fuck. So I have a mixture of the Super 7 collection and the Origins line right now on my shelf. And I've been thinking about, am I going to get rid of the Super 7 collection? Am I going to add to it? And you know, how many fucking Skeletors can I have on a shelf? You know, that's the real question. Right now, it's like 7. You know, but it is what it is. So the other night, I'm hanging out with Penny. We're just watching TV, and I heard a thud, and I wasn't quite sure what it was. Came down to explore, and guess what I found? Just not because of a cat climbing on a shelf, not because of anything else. My Skeletor fell off the fucking shelf. I had it, I don't know if you can see it, it's right to my left. I got the Origins Snake Mountain. Look at that. You know, and my Skeletor was nice and chill and resting up there. But when he fell off, it's not as simple as just putting it back together, because if you can see the little nib on the end of his leg broke off. So there ain't no fixing it. It's fucked. You know what I mean? And I can't have, I literally can't have fucking Snake Mountain without a Skeletor. And I know what you're saying, why don't you put the Origins Skeletor up there? I got Origins Skeletor and Origins He-Man on Battle Cat and Panther respectively. And, you know, it was there for a reason, you know? I used to have them on my studio monitors. I had it all set up, and it made my work area so dope. So I had to buy another Skeletor, and it finally came. So look at that. Super 7. Got a new Skeletor. Brand motherfucking new in the pack. It's so dope. The thing with the Origins line is, in my opinion, Skeletor and He-Man, they got kind of dumb faces. You know what I'm saying? This is a little bit truer to, closer to the Filmation cartoon, which, man, just... He-Man fans are all adults now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's the next generation, but if they would have just did the Filmation collection, I could have had that and called it a day. But instead, I had to get the Origin one, I got the fucking Super 7 one, and then now I gotta get the Filmation collection. So, just all these toy companies keeping me motherfucking poor. But, yeah, I got me a motherfucking brand new Skeletor, and that's what counts. So, unfortunately, the broke one, you gotta go in the trash. On the plus side, I just got a random Havoc staff, and I'm definitely gonna probably keep this on my desk, just because why the fuck not, right? It's pretty dope. Look at it. Put that in my little cup holder.